Hello again, my name is Arispel Corporan, and this is the final production of English Conversation. In this final production, I was given 3 topics to talk about, and I chose this one. Talk about how drug causes a negative impact on young adults and in society in general. Let's get it started. Main objective. This final work aims to make evidence of the knowledge I have acquired in this course when talking about writing and pronunciation skills. Introduction. In this work, I will be talking about topic number 3, where I talk about how drugs causes a negative impact on young adults and society in general, and what I think about that. Well, after making the written production, I must record a video reading my production and upload it on YouTube so that the teacher can see it. Development. Drugs are chemicals that affect the body, and brain. Different drugs can have different effects. Some effects of drugs include health consequences that are long-lasting and permanent. They can even continue after a person has stopped taking the substance. It's a serious problem. There are a few ways a person can take drugs, including injection, inhalation, and ingestion. The effects of the drug on the body can depend on how the drug is delivered. For example, the injection of drugs directly into the bloodstream. Has an immediate impact, while ingestion has a delayed effect. But the truth is that all drugs affect the brain. They cause large amounts of dopamine. It helps regulate our emotions. Yes, our emotions, motivation, and feelings of pleasure. To flood the brain and produce a high, that feeling where that's actually the reason they consume drugs, because they feel they have a feeling of being like a leaf, like a tree leaf, high in the clouds. Well, eventually, drugs can change how the brain works. As I said before, it's serious. It's not a joke. Today, more than 7 million people suffer from an illicit drug disorder, and 1 in 4 deaths results from illicit drug use. In fact, more deaths, illness, and disabilities are associated with drug abuse and any other preventable health condition. People suffering from drug and alcohol addiction also have a higher risk of unintentional injuries, accidents, and domestic violence incidents. So the good news and the good thing about this is that drug disorders, the use of them, is treatable. So there's a solution. So people who have this problem should look for help, because they are not going to end well in life. So this is my my suggestion about this. The sad part about this is that this is a problem that affects worldwide, and it's sad because here where I live in this town, Jarabacoa, it's so sad to see all these young people consuming in the streets. Their parents give them drugs so that they don't go to the streets and steal to have money to buy drugs. So their own parents give them drugs. It's a sad situation. Conclusion. It's always a pleasure for me to write and talk about common topics and express it in English. Of course, each task, including this final work, allows me to improve my speaking and writing skills. So thank you very much for watching. I can say see you in the next video because this is the last one. Well, I felt great in all the course, and thank you very much. I really appreciate you let me send some tasks, including this final production, by email. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I hope I can have another subject with you. Well, thank you very much, and bye bye.